Hello, magical human, and welcome back to Madison Mindset, the podcast, your place of spirituality, self love, motivation, and mindset shifts. I am here with you today for a quick episode about internal motivation, also commonly known as intrinsic motivation, but I'm going to call it internal motivation because that sits better with me. I don't know why, it just makes it really clear it's coming from the inside. This episode is going to help you find and maintain quality motivation. Okay. It's also going to help you actually understand why you're doing things. So when you're ready, let's jump in.
Hello, magical human, and welcome to Madison Mindset, the podcast. My name is Madison. I'm a yoga teacher, a mindset and spirituality coach, and a complete earth fairy. I see a world that is peaceful and easy to live in. Humans that are awakened and enlightened towards who they are and what life truly is and why we are here. I understand life can be really hard. I've had a huge journey with anxiety myself. I understand what it's like to feel overwhelmed, overworked, stressed, and frustrated within this earth. It is this journey that led me to begin my own growth journey. And it's only through those struggles that I was able to birth this podcast so that you can have the tools and techniques and knowledge to help you step forward and be a being of light. A magical, earthly being who is grounded, supported, who takes on challenges with love and embraces the lessons that each day brings. You are that being. I am here to walk you there. You will find many different kinds of episodes through this podcast. All are created in the moment and with love for you. Find the one you need for this moment and enjoy. Take a moment for yourself. Sit down with your journal and tune in. Welcome. Let's begin.
Motivation is often looked at as an external thing, waiting for motivation to find me, driven by outside circumstances. Okay, so external motivation is things like rewards, money, perfect partner, something on the outside of you that you're going to get, have, or receive. All of those things are temporary and uncertain. So even if you do get it, it won't last in the way that you want it to forever. And there's a chance that you won't. Okay, so external motivation, you're motivated to do something on the outside of you. Someone's holding a lolly out in front of you. Someone's holding, a couple $100 cash out in front of you. Someone is getting you to move. Okay, it's kind of like the way they organize those really, really bad, races with animals. There's a particular dog race which is horrendous, in terms of the way we treat animals is not good, but the way that they do it is externally motivate them. So they give them something that they want to catch and it moves and the dog chases it. Okay. So that's what we're doing when we're motivated by external things. You're seeing something on the outside and going, I want it, and you're running towards it. You're not understanding that that thing may not be real. It may not be what you think it is. Distance, provides some kind of cloudiness, and there's a chance you may never catch it. This game might be rigged. So you need to look towards internal motivation. This is the kind of motivation that is very quiet. It doesn't scream at you. It is a soul-led calling. It is a feeling of I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go that way. I feel it. I feel like I'm going this way. I've got this passion for this. Where is your inner flame guiding you? That is internal motivation. So your internal motivation might be love, peace, family, world peace, safety, self-growth, spiritual evolution, to help people. Something on the inside that drives you. The external motivation doesn't last. It doesn't last. It's like putting fuel in a tank. It'll run for a little while and then eventually it's going to run out and you're going to have to find more, right? Whereas internal motivation, it's like a furnace. When you light this furnace, it just continuously burns. It gives you a slow, consistent burn. It doesn't burn you out, but it doesn't run out. It's a slow, consistent burn. You will find you will always be able to show up for the things that you want to show up for because you're motivated from a pure source. You're motivated from a source that doesn't run out. So there are 3 key points to cover here. The first one is that internal motivation is motivated by an inner purpose, a soul calling, self-growth, some belief, some value that you have. It is motivated from the internal, from the inside of you, from your feeling, from your emotion, from your soul, from whatever you want to call it, your purpose in this life. It's motivated from within, from the heart space, maybe from the solar plexus, maybe from the root. It's motivated from the inside, and it will guide you towards it constantly. You may find yourself being recalled back to the same path again and again and again because of this little inner flame. It is giving you that guidance. It's telling you to go that way, and no matter what you do, no matter how many external rewards there may be, you have this desire to go towards that specific path. So it is motivated from your purpose, your inner drive, your self-growth, your beliefs, your values, your heart. This is where you'll find constant motivation. Point 2, external rewards. They are things that are giving you validation, that give you some kind of reward for what you're doing. It is something outside of you that builds you up, that builds up your identity. Now, when you are driven from the inside and you're using your desire for self-growth or your desire to spread love and joy in this world, your desire to help people, your desire to feel free, whatever it is, when you run from that place, you will have that constant motivation. A result may be that you receive some kind of external reward, such as money, such as different friends, different colleagues, some kind of new job. You may get rewarded on the outside, praise or whatever it is. But that is not the thing that's keeping you going. Okay? External rewards are great. Fantastic. But that's not the reason you're doing it. You're doing it for an internal reason. You can tell when people are doing it for the external rewards. They're looking for that validation. They're looking for credit. They're looking to be rich, to be important, to be valued. Okay? They're seeking all of their validation from the outside, and that's what they're motivated by. And that will affect their values, their beliefs. It will make them a different kind of person that they probably want to be. Okay, so if you're motivated from the inside and you receive an external reward, you go, wow, that's really nice, but it doesn't really matter. You're still heart focused. You're still high quality motivation space. You're not going to move from that and decide, I'm just going to chase money from now on. Okay? So that's external validation and motivation. And just notice the goals you've set yourself right now. Are you chasing the money or are you chasing the feeling? Are you going with a feeling? Are you waking up to make people feel a certain way, to help people, or are you waking up looking for money? Because you're going to find it's a lonely path if you are. And it's not going to feel good. Okay, your work should feel beautiful. Whatever your goals are, it should feel beautiful. If you're going to the gym, your external reward is how you want to look in the mirror. the reality is it won't last. We all die in the end, remember that, right? It won't last. You may not get there or to look like a poster or some person that you've seen before. But if your internal motivation is to take care of your body, to have fun with it, to enjoy it, and to become fit in the way that your body needs to be, then you'll never fail. Okay, so understand where your motivation is coming from. And if it's coming from the right place, it'll feel good. If it's not coming from the right place, it's going to feel like you're chasing something, like you're one of those poor dogs in that race that I can't remember the name of. Your internal motivation is often found through stillness. Okay, so this is point 3. Stillness, steadiness, ease, quiet. That is where you'll find it. Okay, if you feel like you don't have any internal motivation, there's just so much noise and external stuff going on, sit still. Be still, be quiet. You will find it there. It might take a little while because remember, this voice, this internal motivation is not going to scream at you. It's not going to push you. It'll quietly pull you in a heart-led direction. It'll quietly speak in a whisper. It will not yell for you. So if you want to hear the high-quality voice, you've got to be quiet and be still. We're going to do a little practice here together. Okay, close your eyes if you can. If you're driving, obviously don't close your eyes, but just try and relax your body. Just where you are, standing or seated, doesn't matter. Take a deep breath. Visualize your heart space. Visualize your heart as a glowing light, as a never-ending light, a warm, glowing light of love, compassion, and gratitude. Ask yourself, where does my inner light wish to shine? Where does my inner light wish to shine? Ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? What makes me feel alive? What gives me endless energy? What gives me endless energy? And finally, would you do this thing if no one was watching? Would you show up in the way that you want to, even when no one is watching? If you were never to be acknowledged for it, if you were never to be given any kind of reward, would you still do it behind closed doors? Would you still paint? Would you still sing? Would you still make music? Would you still dance, even if you get no external reward whatsoever? These questions will help guide you to how you are supposed to be spending your life, where you are supposed to be motivated. Deepen your breath and come back. You may have received an answer there. You may have not. You may have solidified the answer you already knew. This is your life. External rewards, money, all of it, it will never last. What will last is the life and love you spread on this planet, the joy that you had while you were here. So while you're here, set goals that support you, that excite you, that make you feel alive, and follow your heart. If nothing ever happens externally, no reward at all, it will have been a life well lived and enjoyed. If you get reward from it, lovely. If not, doesn't matter. The point is you're enjoying your life, and that is the priority. Before we finish up, I want to read you a quote by Wayne Dwyer. He's one of my favorites. Love it. Love his words. I have a burning desire, an inner flame that will not be extinguished by outer forces, to know and to live from higher regions, to be transformed so that my new concept of myself will no longer include any limitations. I am willing to challenge and change any thoughts that impede my having a higher version of myself. This is beautiful. This is a great affirmation, even. Okay, this quote shows you what the true inner flame should feel and sound like. That's an inner flame. He had that inner flame within, a clear desire, internal, intrinsic motivation. Come from that place and you'll be fine. Thank you for being here, magical human. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. If you would like to go deeper, remember you can join me on Patreon. We are doing a weekly mindset coaching session that often aligns with the podcast if the topics line up. Otherwise, it's usually completely random. And we're also doing a short yoga practice every Sunday. So come and join us. All the videos are there. You have access to the library that's already there. I'd love to see you over there. Thank you for your support and your love. Enjoy your day.